start with a little bit of protocol. Let's get somebody running for the corridor. Meet it in one piece to lift the door. Grab it so much that the regret they the bore. I'ma fit it and hit him, I'ma get it and spin him. They don't wanna see me, but I promise I will beat him. I will beat him whenever the one I wanna, whenever the one I wanna win. Somebody get asked why you walking other way. I don't figure no one, I'm on the figure. I be get wicked if I don't wanna do that. I have to make it freaky vibrate so the generator. I'm not a saint, I feel faded. I be keep psycho, I wouldn't see who I became. I have it in my head, I don't wanna be there. So I have to make it that it's paranoia. I don't know me, but I know y'all go home. Y'all better run away when I show y'all some of our victims run away. So I was hungry then. Why I'm doing this shit? No, I'm angry for myself, for my brain. While I'm staying, bring it pain. I will do this since tomorrow. I promise me, I get even die, but I will change tomorrow. But today is not tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sorry, you'll be my last victim. If you're not my hater, okay, let's finish this. See me later.
kVr.com.
My life, every single word is sweating from my brain and heart. I think it's too much, but I never thought that somebody could hear me. That shit's so hard. Drinking up at the baby and rigging up the heat. Rap it from my hand, I'm ready to rip a beat. Reckon that I can send it, I can throw it off the seat. Music and me, we cannot be apart. No man the star, but when I can bring in my thinking, when it in it's awful. From bitches like dogs, with little venom and spit it in the hand on chest to recover. It is not all. Never thought I could be so deep in that. And could come so humble, what a feeling. I cannot rap it, cause I never ever get a grace. I would have been killing my mind, when I'm fine. And I'm do it all the minute I can breathe in. Behind all this, I'm not my mind, but with a melody it thinks I'm one of a guy. And I don't wanna rap about the bullshit, I wanna find the things. So try to put it for not only me. All tracks not about the commercial sickness, but just all the kind of stuff for what because of this beat. Cause when I'ma get it for the automatic, copy you on a better chance because I'm with it. That I can't go faster, but could go see it. We can finish when I undertrack and finish is only beginning. Jump the bop and make it up in the middle, pick it up, get up, jump the bop of the pieces. Oh Jesus, I cannot stop doing it, so check it back in the book for the side, I can't set kinesis. And if you don't understand it, I'm a phone, I'm a hack it, back in the back of the side of my rap. I am not being lost, so I can all do raw. I will be the last person that you saw in your here. I look at that tear, so I gotta get near to get it real. I will travel to the furthest lands of fluids, for the sea of imagination, yeah, I will seal. When motivated by the rapper, put a ball up, but the comment and by the four, I'ma take it out of the hit. You can make music, you can be yourself. That's why I love that shit. We have so much to say, so we're rapping all the way when you gotta pay. Turn away the other day, cause tomorrow is now. So
I rap.
all the enemies did it to the
Mic check.
Never thought I could be so deep in that. Make a cups of humble with a feeling. I could not rap it, closing in myself and get a grace. I would have been killing my mind, but I'm fine. And never do what I made, I like breathing. Me count all this, I know my mind, but with the meditated text, I am one of a kind. And I don't wanna rap about the bullshit. I wanna find the things which are the better for not only me or tracks. Not about the commercial sickness, but just how to cut suffer with it because of this speed. Cause when I would get it for the automatic rap, you would have better chance to me. Cause I would with a dedicated, go faster, we could go with it. We could just want to order track of glitch, it's only begin. Jump on the bottom, break it out of the better, we get a bit, we get the pieces. Oh Jesus, I cannot start to witness, check it out, the side, I can't telekinesis. And if you don't understand it, I'm a fool. I'm a hacker, the side of my weapon. I am not being lost, so I can hold to roll. I'll be the last person that you saw in here. I look at that tear, so I gotta get near to get eerie. I will travel to the furthest sides of fluidity from imagination. Yeah, I will see you. When we're the better, better, rapper, put it on a political comment, I'm better for. I'ma take it out of the hit. You can make music, you can be yourself. That's why I love this shit. We have so much to say, so we're rapping all the way when you gotta pay. Turn away the other day, cause tomorrow is now. So all the enemies did it to the mic. We have so much to say, so we're rapping all the way when you gotta pay. Turn away the other day, cause tomorrow is now. So all the enemies did it to the mic.
Music making, no using faking. Show 'em all the real when the motherfucker spit. Mental breaking, pencil shaking. When you try and write something with my shit, so mistaken. Yeah, I'm making all up in the brain with the motherfucking hits that I've taken. Remain forsaken, never be waiting. Y'all heard what I said. Causing epiphanies with all my symphonies. Fucking at Tiffany's without no rubber. Yeah, she's a Brittany. Climb down her chimney. Then me and Skinny D proceed to rob her. Cause I'm out sinning and winning and spinning all up in the fucking damn wind. Steaming through rhythms inside of my dome. Made a stone and I know that I never will dim. Coming on bright like some light. Blowing it up like dynamite. Causing fright on this night. Because I be filled with the spite. Damn right, I'll fight. Anyone thinking they right, better run. I'm high as a kite with a knife and I'll leave your ass done.
Better get out of the way, I'm coming, the demon is running astray. Nothing or something, he will decay. Brother, I'm talking to you from the grave. But the places, the way that I do it, I don't know. I'm coming so real. Chopping them off, I'm taking the pill. Letting you weather it down with all in the swallow.
Never thought I could be so deep in that. Make a cups of humble, what a feeling. I cannot rap it, closing in myself and get a grace. I would have been killing my mind, but I'm fine. And never do it on a method like breathing. Behind all this, I'm not my mind, but with the melody and text, I'm one of a kind. And I don't wanna rap about the bullshit. I wanna find the things which are the better for not only me or tracks. Not about a commercial sickness, but just all the good stuff or whatever because it is speed. Cause when I would get it for the automatic rap, you're not better choosing me. Cause I would with it, let it go faster, we could go sit it, we could just wanna on the track of glitch, it's only beginning. Jump on the back of the better, we get to be able to get up, that watch up the pieces. Oh Jesus, I cannot stop with this, I check it about the move, I can't telekinesis. And if you don't understand it, I'm a fall, I'm a hacker, back inside of a weapon. I'm not being lost, so I can more do wrong. I'll be the last piece that you saw in here. I look at the tears, so I gotta get near to get eerie. I will travel to the furthest last of the sea of imagination. Yeah, I will see you. When motivated by the rapper, put the board up in the medical coma up the fall. I'ma take it out of the hit. You can make music, you can be yourself. and that's why I love this shit. We have so much to say, so we're rapping all the way. We ain't gotta pay to know where the other day, cause tomorrow is now, so all the enemies did it to the moon. We have so much to say, so we're rapping all the way. We ain't gotta pay to know where the other day, cause tomorrow is now, so all the enemies did it to the moon.
Music making, no using faking. Show 'em all the real when the motherfuckers spit. Mental breaking, pencil shaking. When you try and write something with my shit, so mistaken. Yeah, I'm baking all up in the brain with the motherfucking hits that I've taken. Remain forsaken, never be waiting. Y'all heard what I said. Causing epiphanies with all my symphonies. Fucking at Tiffany's without no rubber. Yeah, she's a Brittany. Climb down her chimney. Leave me and skinny deep. Proceed to rob her. Cause I'm out sinning and winning and spinning all up in the fucking damn wind. Seeming through rhythms inside of my dome. Made a stone and I know that I never will dim. Coming on bright like some light. Blowing it up like dynamite. Causing fright on this night. Because I be filled with the spite. Damn right, I'll fight. Anyone thinking they right, better run. I'm high as a kite with a knife and I'll leave your ass done.
Better get out of the way, I'm coming, the demon is running astray. Nothing or something you will decay. Brother, I'm talking to you from the grave. But the places, the way that I do it, I don't know, I'm coming so real. Chopping them off, I'm taking the pill. Letting you go down with all in the swallow.
We have so much to say, so we're rapping all the way. We ain't gotta pay to know where the other day, cause tomorrow is now, so all the enemies did it to the moon. We have so much to say, so we're rapping all the way. We ain't gotta pay to know where the other day, cause tomorrow is now, so all the enemies did it to the moon. Is there anybody wanna get away, get up on the water? Everybody wanna away, we got up on the same side of the mother because jump the put set was because I ain't fucking up stop at the back of the second back of the back of the back of the set was some so cause I back of the hang it back of the back of whatever got up on this bitch because and the mother photos was back at the second man had the different spend my way and I'm stay on the way and I'm about to get the set I'm because I'm checking the fit of the set and I'm checking the bucket of my gotta get the because I'm gonna get a explain I'm gonna want to run it and I wanna win but I'm kinda of and I'm about to kick some sonic but to get it at a chopper wap somebody when I on the beat. Hit them all up in the middle, take it better, give a chopper every minute better. With a second, rubber roll, take it back, because I'm getting with the most together. Maybe I can never do a better, I can do bubbles, but I see if it matter. I thought you shock better, but the garbage ask me, you could do good to a weather better. Such a papa harder with a shot. I make it put it a chicken for the guy. Better get it, don't get it right before, get your image with a fist, get it Vicada. I would get it, making it for the auto, but the venom's phenomenal when usual speeds. Everyone is better when I get the heat. Everyone is standing when I'm on the beat. You better get away when I'm a chopper, cause it will see me what a crazy this beats. You should run away, cause I will stop, but you wanna hear me when I'm on the beat. You better get away when I'm a chopper, cause it will see me when I break the heat. You should run away cause I will stop it, you wanna hear me when I'm on the beat.
You better get away when I'm out dropping cause you don't see me by the crazy beats. You should run away cause I will stop it, you wanna hear me when I'm on the beat. You better get away when I'm out dropping cause you don't see me when I'm breaking the heat. You should run away cause I will stop it, you wanna hear me when I'm on the beat.
Fit for the fan, minute come and stick my voice with him. Gotta go and get him, hey, give it, let me go. Be with me cause it's time to be gone. When I like Sonic, make it just panic. The weather with me by chronic. I make it hurt or from me to the wolf in the death, I go with demonic. In the middle of the night, if say, oh fuck, cause messing and get a king cock. Chipper is better than I'm wet and it's time, let me know we can fucking with my tongue. I would get him a killer for the auto with the venomous phenomenon with usual speed. Everyone is better when I'm picking up a heat. Everyone is standing when I'm on the beat. You better get away when I'm a chopper cause you don't see me what a crazy dispute. You should run away cause I will stop it, you wanna hear me when I'm on the beat. You better get away when I'm a chopper cause you don't see me when I'm breaking the heat. You should run away cause I will stop it, you wanna hear me when I'm on the beat.
You better get away when I'm a chopper cause you don't see me when a crazy dispute. You should run away cause I will stop it, you wanna hear me when I'm on the beat. You better get away when I'm a chopper cause you don't see me when I'm breaking the heat. You should run away cause I will stop it, you wanna hear me when I'm on the beat.
No place I can run or hide. No space left to live or die. Nowhere I can feel like I
Coming from darkness, someone could have like this, and you cannot stop this, so turn it off. I'm coming like Freddy, you better be ready. I'll grab a machete and cut your head off. Murder with my mind and death in yours. Why should I kill you just because? Second party with the matter, but call you mad because you were addicted to me due to your lifestyles. Sometimes when I able to think, ask myself who the fuck I am. I begin to wonder why I sink it, waking and sinking, I live like them. But jumping about a piece of fucking Jesus, set up a set of nieces, look at the seasons, so my tears. What about put up a pieces? Do they want a piece instead of a piece? I get up a cut up a seven, make it a penny, trying to like the Sonic, put up to the heaven. Blackness up for the horizon, even the light is no dark. I'm bringing the death and therefore you're begging, better stop yourself with the fork. Killing everybody in the house, you cannot say that I am harmless. Using every single way of first degree murder, you will be shocked cause I'm enormous. I ain't got no hope, I ain't got no escape from these dark forces. Next time I can heal myself again, but for now my fate is drugged all these corpses.
Darkness runs my life, just won't leave by my side, leaking from my fucking mind every day and every night. Like a lullaby, no place I can run or hide, no space left to live or die, nowhere I can feel like I.
Coming from darkness, no one could lock this, and you cannot stop this, so turn it off. I'm coming like Freddy, you better be ready. I'll grab the machete and cut your head off. Murder with my mind and death in yours. Why should I kill you? Just because. Second party with the matter, better call you mad because you were addicted to me due to your lifestyles. Sometimes when I able to think, ask myself who the fuck I am. I begin to wonder why I sink it, wicked and sinking, I live like them. But jumping about the pieces, if I could Jesus, if I'm saying kinesis, wicked diseases, so you told my teachers, what about put up a pieces? Do they want a piece instead of a piece? I get up a cut up a seven, make it a penny, try to like the Sonic, put up to the heaven. Blackness up for the horizon, even the light is no dark. I'm bringing the death and therefore you're begging, better stop yourself with a fork. Killing everybody in the house, you cannot say that I am harmless. Using every single way first degree murder, you will be shocked cause I'm enormous. I ain't got no hope, I ain't got no escape from these dark forces. Next time I can hear myself again, but for now my fate is drugged all these corpses.
Darkness runs my life, just won't leave by my side, leaking from my fucking mind every day and every night.
kVr. This track is a challenge to myself. I'm going to rap some 8-bar verses in some languages used by many people from the whole planet. Let's do this shit. Ah! Multi-language AIDS, sicker than Ebola or AIDS. I'm about to linguistically put you out of Hell's Gates. Walking through the likes of hates, but regressing myself, raise fake friends up with judge a hopeless fates. I would bring a quotation and do an execution. I was a push it till we can push it in breast grade. So better get rid of me when you bleed. I would have you see it, bring up a heat, cook and eat up a meat. You would fuck with me, covered up by the shames, playing with the music. I'm not using it to make it, but versus a different languages. And fusing them on the one beat to the one track. I'd have to music if I could misusing this will make somebody stop using with my music. I will not stop rapping and I won't stop hitting them with physical venom once I'm rapping because I ain't got a name. It's when I'm coming to go with a melody, checking it back into the with attack cause I'm a chopper. Dlaczego mam nie robić tego co lubię? Może i nie jestem najlepszy, ale mam własną pasję. Ja wolę się narobić po każdej próbie, czuć, że jestem w tym coraz lepszy. Przyznasz mi, że mam rację. Nie czekam na owacje, gratulacje, ani ekscytacje. Prowadzę własne kreacje, wprowadzam innowacje. Wzbudza mnie inne irytacje, to nie imitacje. Lepiej uwierz albo spowoduje twoją anihilację. Przychodzę te wasze eliminacje, by pokazać światu, że jestem lepszy od niejinnego rapera, którego słuchacie. United we stand, we put them up in the face. Remember with the city, we'll see bitty game on the game. Come when it's on my head, we need you out of frames. To the full lyrics, spit it while we dig the brain. Whenever the bottom was saying, if it about 50%, better don't try, cause everybody will say that you will lie. I'm a couple of some of the venom, some of the smile, but break the pain. Better break the wish, cause we spit it on the fire. Let's start with a little bit of protocol. Let's get somebody wonderful to go with all. Meaning me, one piece too late to talk. Grab it some shit to regret later, boy. And I'ma fit him and hit him. I'ma get him and split him. They don't wanna see me, but I promise I will man. And I will beat him and never wanna up and never wanna win. Somebody get asked why are you booking all the way? I don't freaking know what I want to freaking. I pick it wicked even if I don't want to do it. I have to make it freaking rabbit. It's a legend of winter. I'm not the same. I'm the fade. I'm big psycho. I'm with the same who I became. I can brew it in my head. I don't wanna be there, so I have to make it that it's paranoia. I don't know me, but I know ya. I go home, I better run away when I show ya. So all my victims run away. So I was hungry. Damn, why am I with the shit? Now why am I hungry? For my slam, for my brain, why I stay break it bang. I will do the system model. And I promise me, I can even die, but I will change tomorrow. But today is not tomorrow. Yeah, I was out, you'll be my victim, even if you're not my hater. Okay, let's finish this. See me later. Now, let me get up, so they're gonna make a couple of days. My step with a way by, so much to win by. Instead of thinking the same time, and I wanna say bye, it's made right. You make right, but it's the same in my mind. And they lie, I will show my the bright side. Now with the daughters, but they never try to stop us, cause I'll be gone, to never be where I shine. It's just I ain't give up, but it's my mind. Still proving myself, don't forget it. I will not let you get out of my sight. I say to say I'm good and you mean it. I'm about to rise with MC Rise, did all the choppers for the whole wide world. Friends who was evident as a Georgia. If I wanted me to afford you to hear all my words, most positive opinions as well. I heard, but I promise about to go further. Shut the idiotic head with it will occur. That I try this, I put alert. I put alert. If I order shit like always, for my oldest and my always, now my tongue is in the microphone. I'm about the bubble wall, we must set up a drop it off just to burn them. Don't act like you're not concerned. The power of letters will leave you electrified. And then after all, you can learn that my rap is meaningful and fast by Curvify. And now I'm about to name my feet, about to bring the heat or this dope as beat. And when I get up in it, after the gun in my sweat, when I'm carrying my speed, that's so few can defeat. And I'm making it, and I'm like the biggest with my brother, shop, bus, and I'm somebody coming to the breath. Get up a wobble, was the ref. I'm gonna cover the wobble, move for somebody for the breath. Whatever, wobble, somebody, whatever, ref. Because if we get us up, better be for the mop, better be for the summer, because when I come up, I'm just making it all to death. I'm gonna feel the fear, whatever mobs in your ear is scared. If it here must be all to death. Or maybe you get here, but this is what you miss is why to leave the this is not a baby rat. Niggas when I hit about myself, I'll be gonna get about the wall, so the wall, that I give me one of the illest chopper stare. Back it all with the book here. Grab it back and forth and that's the sauce into your ears. Spit it, second, just spit this out gear. You're gonna bottom, I'm gonna cover the back and fit in your feet. But I'm spit it, struck in the head and making it down. I was better, I'm gonna put them in left, better make it all key. Knock it about the bottom, get it, make it up, the go up the water for the fall, we fit them all on the battlefield. Whatever the bottom, I'm gonna get a kid, and want to feed, and let me see, let me think it's there. Whatever the get him a chop, and I'm wishing for more. The kid, but the convert, I never get rid of before. The step that's my phone, make it weird, I was oh, instead of with the my music, to let it bust out full like a mitigate with film, so anime and roll, whenever it's a better, instead of mitigate with the city, whenever the wall. Again, I'm stepping up in this game, about to read the hit of the mic. And I give it time, here I can. Hit up a convertible strike. Out of my brain, speaking the fame. Making it instead of its rain, man. Whoever trying to blame me, they're the same. Well, that's what I like. Even more, cause I love to rap and roll. And I will not keep up till today. You can see me only grow up and bigger every day. And live up above your hand and show. Still, I will, I stay and expand my rent. And let these walls on all you hoes. And that's how it goes. Sing these walls, breaking these laws. We cannot balls and words. And this guitar, of course. Going hard towards your ears. And you hear that well, let's hear me in my other part. I put my heart from start to this. Bar for bar, and I will defend what we are before. kVr the guard, and they can say again is repeating. What did you think I would say when I can already hear it here from the beginning? So many sheep people keep on thinking. Then the website again no second. I'm in the mission to boogie. I wish that that's something up when I'm a begging. Whoever taught me I covers and mental dismissing my mental. If I answer the answer to someone that I go with the answer when they better and better what I was meant to. Don't be fool, mama is evil. When it comes to breaking the rubber, breaking the shop, and the web shit, but I only sometimes fearful. But when I see him full of bullshit, ever hit him a heavy and I don't be caring anymore with his thinking at all.
When I check it with a city, but you fuck up with your not to play, hit it, what's happening?
You better wait till they all going hard, if the screws cracking. Whatever you hear the microphone, I'ma grab it.
Make it a fucking news with a bit of the famous, but the rappers in the back, about to put them in the bag.
I give a shit, a bit of bacon from a set, a bacon, a second, a bit of a fire, but a bit before I say the soul tag.
Even wind up in the cover with something with the torture to the something for murder, breaking them off with the passion.
You know that even up I will the hunter you and top another side of that slave for being ashen.
Saturday we fucking the blast on about the shadow, we dancing about the shadow with the blade over the slash.
Yeah, when I stop at the session, I said, what the pressure that I got shit, I covered about my foot with the people possession.
We special all you haters like the olive in the bag.
You don't want to touch you with us with myself, it's with
But
pride.
the catching all the haters, this could be a bloody bag.
Well, we chop it with our tongue, slip it along to the right.
We getting all up in them, on the rhythm, like a pop over the rhythm.
We're gonna hit him,
Go to split him.
I'm gonna get him.
We chop it up, flip it, scrap it up, pop it up, put it up, grab it.
But I'm sure about the saddles, but it's supposed to be weapons.
So fuck up, we go right on the bus and the kill static.
For the automatic, more addict, living in the panic.
kVr, J battle, we putting bodies in the attic.
And not gonna stop, we chop it up so epic.
Take it a bigger to make it disappear, that's the bag.
I'm somebody when it's over the bus of the mic where I aim.
You ready now, you thinking you figure, you try to grab it, you can hit them, I'll slip the trigger, finger, double tragic.
I'm about to go for seconds, I'm at the roll, for seconds at the raw, it's seconds out of the jaw, hall if I'm every more, when my niggas are walls, trying to break it, set us apart. It's the second part for the thought, spitters, verbs, of the verse, like thirst, of the verse, of a curse, of the verse, of the verse, and burst, but if it with the rhyme, and if it visibly time. In the winter, this was in a pentacle, venomable, and if I ask what they can bid it, I said to give you a spitter, every such an enemy, you hear me, and I'm a step, because that is the definition of a first compositions, I can be some making the shit, it was better than before, like I used to make it, the top of the back and bumping, then I'm over the record, the go away, I got my breakers, I'm a motherfucking supernova, and I'm a shot about to be right about it, ever be over, out of my mind, about it, inside of my body, about the water, try to figure out to keep it better than it's over, then it go low now, for the cover, when I get away, I'll stay alive, cause it's a move away, I cannot obey, give it all like to stay, still every die, every day, those day, my day, but now I'm here, now they won't feel with fear, MSB, my sacrifice, every like an enemy, make it, now I don't get a heck at me, trying to say in the cabiny, and they give it a shit with kind of sending me, what's the sending me, or did they hate sending me, try to make it up sending me, but they'll still try to put in my rap, double the bite was to be alive. Every verse I make, every step I take, it shit as me to hit you survive. Say one more time and cue me now. You will see me later as the walking dead. Was that for the grave? Not gonna give me half. You but the people say if it was a wave when I finally get ready to be here. After the cover the care, I'll be fair. What if it was say? I don't know for the stuff, but it's all quiet, man. Little bit of something you make it a double shit, but it's like a better shit with every child that's played it. I was all like it. Sometimes it is. But whatever cover the better stuff for the issue, can't remember the negative better show. Gonna get us over the kiss on leaving the moment and the video said, I try to be the way to stop it above the weather, the illest.
Yeah, it's your boy J Battle. Gonna go ahead and set it off with my homie kVr. It's about time we let you bitch ass motherfuckers know how we roll. Shit, a bloody murder on the track is what it's gonna be. You fucking with you, not a player hater, what's happening?
You better give you all going hard, if it's still scracking. Whatever you could have microphone, I'm a grabbing.
Not gonna fucking lose you when I be flipping up with the famous time with the rappers in the face. I'm about to put them in the bag.
And give a shit if it'll make it, if it was said to make it, it's like a bit of a break with the people who say the soul tag.
You gon' run up in the cover with serving with the torture to the top of the freedom and breaking them off with the passion.
You know that if I was never always gonna hide you, it's often not as often that it's effort for being mashed.
Suddenly we fucking the blast, but about to cut it, we dashing about the shadow with the blade already slashing.
And you want to the decision to set up a couple shit that I can shit, I cover the bottom of food with some FIFA possession.
Special all you haters that be all up in the past.
You don't wanna gush, you wanna swim with something with
For
friends.
the cash and all the hating, it's gonna be a bloody bang.
Well, we chop it with the tongue, slip it along, sweat the rap.
We getting all up in the mother rhythm like a pop for the venom.
We can hit him,
Cover the splitter.
I'm gonna get him.
We chop it up, flip it, grip it, pop it, flip it, pop it, grab it.
What am I showing, what am I stopping, what instruments being referenced?
So fuck up, we go round on the bus of the kids static.
For the automatic, more addict, living them in a panic.
kVr, J battle, we putting bodies in the attic.
And not gonna stop it, chop it up so epic.
Taking a figure to making it disappear to something magic.
Nobody wants to the back, but I aim, I'm so manic.
You ready now, you thinking, you figure, you try to close it, you can handle my double trigger, figure double tragic.
Yeah. I've stuck trying to be real and our world is so fake. Why do I always make the same mistake? Every day I try to be as real as I can in any way, cause sincerity is the keystone, man. I tell them what I do and expect the same from them. Otherwise how could I even try to relate when they wouldn't know who I am? I feel like I should do it, it's in my DNA, but your conscience just wrote it may even forever stay. Unless I don't would use it, and sometimes I do not. Though it's hard to refuse and every case right on the spot. But sometimes if I say too much, just start to turn against. Couldn't I talk about such and such, cause why so it was never recompensed. I made it a puzzle way, and now I gotta pay. And if you're thinking I play, they should really replay. Maybe I gotta change before the very last, the final straw. With no revenge, just spitting my rage before eternity dying slow. With heartbeats by the hate I roll, that still will knock your door. But it's the music if I were to beats my heart, and I'll see how far I can go. Well, that's what I got. Yeah. Me job reputed out of the second time I'm breaking my visitor. When it comes to jumping, I'm gonna get to the beast, cause you're the one that missing with some of the sickest shoppers in this game. And whenever I will visit on me, I find a social check around and make him out of visitor. The visit I fit it with a spin of the seconds, but still was put him coming to make it, keep it the mic and put him up in the flame. Like I said, eater, and I'm a staring here, but I remember rap on another level in the ship, but hear it and it headed in the spirit, bringing my maturity, really wanted me to better see the devil. Get up on the show, but I'm gonna go, but I get up on the top of the bicycles, I'm gonna break it, I'm gonna jump on the saw, for the lyrical was but you can live, I'm gonna get it, but I can make it, I'm gonna fucking it on the shop and flow.
Yo, kVr, bro.
Oh shit, what up? Here comes that boy to Jones, says that with the jaw, has a job, but the straw, be that shit to the ground, is it an arm with your voice, is your better, say voice, but avoid my Joe, before you will be paranoid. You're paranoia, so to oh yeah, in an oh yeah, so we show ya, where they can't panic when it goes up, it's the best for you. Everybody get the haters that get a couple of to go.
Oh yeah.
Now allow me to make a power, another round, coming around, quick and making a sound when I'm about, and the power of the speed, doing when I shout. Out here, beside the groove, and about to be down and crown me with the trash bag, drag to the delivery, all up on my ass fat, but you already know you are with less than trash, don't you ever misunderstand that?
Yo, kVr, bro.
Oh shit, what up? Here comes that boy to Jones, says that with the jaw, comes a job, but the straw, be that shit to the ground, is it all, but you post, you better voice, but before my Joe, before you will be paranoid. You're paranoia, so to oh yeah, and then oh yeah, so we show ya, when they can't panic, when it goes up, it's the best for you. Everybody get haters that get a couple of to go.
Oh yeah.
Now allow me to make it go out under the rock, up the rock, we can make it a sound when I'm about, and the proud of it's the speed, doing when a shot. Out here, beside the crew, everybody about to be down, and crime me with the trash bag, drag to the river, they be all up on my ass fat, but you already know you are with less than trash, don't you ever misunderstand that? But I feel physical, but it's waiting for my brain and hard. I forget so much, but I ever thought just about can hear me. That shit so hard. Drinking about the paper, but breaking up the heat. Ripping from my head, but just whip a beat. Breaking that I can say, so we can fire off the seat. Music and me, we cannot be apart. No man, this star, but it's a bit they can't break with the fake kids, and this will be over. Roll with the slippers like dogs, wall spit it up in them, but ready to give it an enemy, so just to recover. How many people actually can hit it? It did the smell of the speed, the master this offer. I could be full of other things at the cover. From which you can either be heavy or suffer. And it's suffer that you can see some of the sort of taste, so it's a last sequel. Missing velocity of my favorite machine, with much so I split next time I must equal. Also put them on the round, better bar break what's on, make it go for the use power. All these lyrics when the fin the time's gone, but the art takes along over the small boss in an hour. But it's worth it when it comes to hour. Feelings that after listening it's such a match. Now I rap it, I'm mainly for myself, but I have so much more music is catching. I'm very thankful for show with the love, so we can reach up both of the start from scratch. It proves me a belief that it's something to achieve, if a piece of people achieve it, I didn't detach. Let's get it. Get it, I'll speed Demons 2 verse. First try.
Slowly and slowly, me, I welcome into the show. Practice on it, I still being ready to see it slow dying slowly. Before me, it's a butter before the go. To control with the all of me, and lift off into the swell. And they keep playing the catching and watching me grow. Why you whipping haters so much and it's touching me hard? Yeah, the same, I can tell. It's the lane that I know. Welcome to the hell, high 6 feet below. Not popping my chrome, but they popping the door. Over the mob, rubber the soul, rubber the top, and I'm whole. But the give it a fuck about haters, cover the rubber, the fucking bubble, stop the rubber, the beat, bring it here when I flow. But the cover the double, the bit of the bubble to say. Did you understand? No surprise, so duh, it would be really wise if we waited once, twice, they could be kidding. No lies, second time in the row. First them try.
Slowly and slowly, me, I welcome into the show. Parking solid, I'm sorry, being ready to see it slow. Dying slowly before me, it's the butter before the go. To control with the all of me, and them stuff into the swell. And you keep playing and catching and watching me grow. Why you whipping haters so much shit is touching me whole? Yeah, the same, I can tell. It's the lane that I know. Welcome to the hell, high 6 feet below. Now popping my chrome when I'm popping the door. Over the mob, rubber the soul, rubber the top, and I'm home. What do we give it a fuck about haters? Cover the rubber, the fucking the bubble, the stop of the rubber, the beat, bring it here when I flow. But the cover the double, the bit of the bubble to say. Did you understand? No surprise, so duh. It would be really wise if we waited once, twice, they could be killed. No lies, second time in a row.
kVr.com.
Up my life, every second what is waiting for my rating hard. I think it's too much, but if I thought it's about to hear me, that shit's so hard. Looking about the paper, we're breaking up the heat. Rip it on my hand, but it's just to whip a beat. Breaking that like a sense so I can fire off the seats. Music and me, we cannot be apart. No, I'm at this star, but it's where they can bring with the figures that this will be over. Robot said it was like a dog's while I spit it, I venom, I'm ready to give it any positions to recover. My hobby to be, but I should can hear it, indeed. It's murder to speed, I'm outside this offer. I could be full for the dicks at the cover. From which you get either behavior or suffer. And it's offer that I can see into my more thoughts that it says. So instead, that's a sequel. Missing, but I see it on my variable stream of emotions. Thought it was my next, and my mind's equal. Also put the money round, make the bar, break my zone, make it go for the use power. And instead of spending for the time, scan, but the hour, tickets and on, but a small boss in an hour. But it's welfare when it comes to our finish. The afternoon to the match. Now we're rapping the money for myself, but I have so much remember music is catching. I'm very thankful for show with the love, so I can reach up off the started from scratch. It boosts me to believe that it's something to achieve. I'm a piece of a retrieve, and that is attached. Intent to burn another bridge. Needed what I took, constrict myself to switch. I just try to say what I should reveal. Not anymore hide what I really feel. I want all of you to just blindly hate, but needed what I want you only saying I'm so great. I just try to say what I should reveal. Not anymore hide what I really feel. Let about 70 years at a time at the average rate of a pavement. Sped about quarter, but let it be know that anytime I made the bed of the pavement. They don't say, but they might obey. They might get a life, you be cookies, confection. But where they compact you, attack for the back and be built from inside. It's a web to my rapture, where it's a rapture. And it's just something capture me, and that is my nature. Trying to understand what's around me, but when I mean, that's would it be found, but would it be more major? I hope the fighter would it be called in my mind. Well, I've gone with it on an audience, so would I have the bottom. Problem the problem, myself about with us, so diamond is gone on up to me off the head from moderate fodder. As it gets started, but can I become a little bit major when it's turning a stranger? I have to keep pushing harder, but my hesitation in inside to put my future with danger. Have I already been caught? I'd be the better get be another with it up a ganger. I would to be a star order or the book of my whole life, there's such a negative of anger. And without so much anger, I feel to myself cause I've been misled. I'd surprised that again, nigga, for this make it, and the chapters never read. Stuck in this mental cell, it's where the prison about top to dwell. Headed this sword, I can't even tell. Headed this sword and myself is not intent to burn another bridge. Needed what I took, constrict myself to switch. I just try to say what I should reveal. Not anymore hide what I really feel. I want all of you to just blindly hate, but needed what I want you only saying I'm so great. I just try to say what I should reveal. Not anymore hide what I really feel. Doesn't even matter that I try to be better and in the fit of side, but never said it together for this again. I would make it a better, but go question out of the endless shadow. Making myself better with some better with some better, I would be left. Emotion theft, all of my craft into oblivion, the draft. All the tip I put into empathy file. No matter my miracle, we're off a save. But what about the cover with a sun smile? Especially with a hero calling my name. Because I didn't even know when they keep it going with it up to this. Is it because y'all get out of a cane? That rappers, maybe the way Jay Sharp is thinking of they can help us if I shot at it, it becomes lame. And that is not the truth, but it's like it in my head or how they really behave. No matter what, I'll be back in the booth and the state that my sofa said I can I'm saved. The whiff I forgave myself a perfect life opportunity. I will find some promise again, like I always behave, like we're better than impunity. But instead I try to live my best, and the music is the best that can happen to me. My belief for who I used to be, while I feel from what I see, and I feel like I set myself free. The key to my mind to feel me aside. I keep no reason to fight at the high. Still I live on and still I try. I will not give up until I die. Then tend to burn another bridge. Needed what I took, constrict myself to switch. I just try to say what I should reveal. Not anymore hide what I really feel. Until I want all of you to just blindly hate. But even what I want you only saying I'm so great. I just try to say what I should reveal. Not anymore hide what I really feel. Every time I wanna say Ross, I feel like a block at the better end of heaven. Hell as well, I'm tired of the shit, but I'm heavy, I can spit seconds about 7. And the shot of the light at 17 is me, I just wanna be. And none of this time I'm being so keen on the run, I'm a favorite so clean. I made it that it's a drink, it's probably gonna be electrified. If you know what I mean, though we really had to fight for what's right, nigga, left with the hook to kill and the rupture spleen. Setting up that run scheme, trying to go so rough, and the underground scene, and if I can for the love, we should it seems. I also wanna act up behind the screen, not at all by the stuff, and I really wanna scream, wanna see the motherfucker with the brain of a bean, thinking that is above everybody with a sick, and the UCC cigarette in between. Keep a warrior, cause an authority, euphoria is a fulfill my dream, but I gotta pretend like I shut my eyes and the cut of the guys like a guillotine, like I've never seen it. Must above the hate, trying to win the keep a coma on myself over the case, so I kept the disguise, doing new without a grade. It's been written out of the since the aim that great. When I made it, see me that I ended, but it not afraid. I'm dedicated, make it great, everything I create, that I get it, set the fade of the way, better to say. It will be like wishing to get your fame. Thinking about it, thinking about it, coming upon a big name, but it gets up and spit it up and everybody helping for the same. I'm gonna make it again, I want somebody to get up, picking us up, over the time, minimum, then the mumble. Now let's get ready to rumble, cause I'm gonna consider myself a bit of humble. Jumping like a mighty with it, cause I'm missing body. I'ma stop being body, so my body will crumble. Step into my world. The chaos within my mind, created by the anxiety and fear. Fear standing properly with ostensible need for retrieval and self-condemnation, where nothing seems to be like it should. Is it all what I deserve? Am I the one properly building myself for what I observe? Am I really getting hurt? Why is the water remember for what I really heard? I've been lost in myself in the time, there's not much more left I comprehend. The final demise, the death of mine is the beginning of the end. Is it all what I deserve? Am I the one properly building myself for what I observe? Am I really getting hurt? Why is I wanna remember for what I really heard? I've been lost in myself in the time, there's not much more left I comprehend. The final demise, the death of mine is the beginning of the end. Ja, man vil si det. Ja, blir refinansing før vi der var men det syf. Det kjenner med at klasse og først og fri nå besett seg. Det er ikke livet smisset den. The beginning of the end, of the end, of the end. Waking up in the morning, my focus order to get up and drink some water. Making a dinner border when I can afford it with the daughter, I will not ignore it. Living some life, it is so right for what it's alright. And rep it so time before when I'm not alone, not on myself. Woke up at the different doors, so lots of damn, it's some more than enough at night. Thinking about how I spend the time, but the better rhyme and how I ain't go for the best for my life. I get to stop in the moment, take a big control, just hold it out. But sometimes I just stop and it gets to my head that it just stands my mind. It's my mind that the current is dry. And I get it when I do what my me here's somebody be down.
When it comes to your brain, ain't none of us anymore with the thought That is all you've already done before with some details. No matter where, when, for why and when. And offend the deja vu comes through my mind, never has been done again. Do you have the same when it comes to your brain? Ain't not of us anymore with the thought that is all you've already done before with some details. No matter where, when, for why and when. And offend the deja vu comes through my mind, never has been done again.
Just know what I gotta do when the dead best that it just isn't hard. I'm a start of a shock of thunder. The vision of 47 and the uppers on my mind. I am a part of this. I was supposed to banda. I remember the past that was like a vision, but it's in the middle way. And I'm not adventure instead of an ass. For the dog, time it is a physical body predict that I cannot pick that as I doesn't affect yourselves. Do you know set the type of feeling? When it goes straight through your core? Do you have the same when it comes to your brain? It is not out of your face anymore. With the thought that it's all you've already done before. With the set the test, no matter where, before, why, and when. And no offend the deja vu comes through my mind. Now and then, how was it just be done again?
What do you have the same when it comes to your brain? Ain't not out of your face anymore. With the thought that it's all you've already done before with some details. No matter where, when, for why and when. And offend the deja vu comes through my mind, never has been done again. Do you have the same when it comes to your brain? Ain't not out of your face anymore. With the thought that it's all you've already done before with some details. No matter where, when, for why and when. And offend the deja vu comes through my mind, never has been done again.
Do you have the same when it comes to your brain? Ain't not out of your face anymore. With the thought that it's all you've already done before with the same details. No matter where, when, for why and when. And offend the deja vu comes through my mind, never has been done again. Do you have the same when it comes to your brain? Ain't not out of your face anymore. With the thought that it's all you've already done before with the same details. No matter where, when, for why and when. And offend the deja vu comes through my mind, never has been done again. For fuck's sake, somebody please help me. Step into my world. The chaos within my mind, created by the anxiety and fear, fused to the property with ostensible need for retrieval and self-condemnation, where nothing seems to be like it should. Is it all what I deserve? Am I the one properly remember myself for what I observe? Am I really getting hurt? Why you say I wanna remember for what I've already heard? I've been lost in myself in the time. There's not much more left I comprehend. The final demise, the death of mine is the beginning of the end. Is it all what I deserve? Am I the one properly remember myself for what I observe? Am I really getting hurt? Why is that I wanna remember for what I've already heard? I've been lost in myself in the time. There's not much more left I comprehend. The final demise, the death of mine is the beginning of the end. Now I'm a messiah. Ja, med det ju. Hej, fan jag rasning. För vi är varmt med det så. När känner mig kvast och vi slår och flin och besätsa. Är det shit kan det precis ett land. The beginning of the end.
dreadful, isn't it? Subpar and faithful, throwing it hard is the same bullshit I quit. When I started to get, I was too passive. Working zombie, right in the process. Get to comfy, right to get the progress. My stress, put a pressure on the future's absence. About it, be what about it regardless. Not gonna act like I have never given a fuck. I'm putting a fact, cause I see I'm feeling like I'm stuck. I always lack stuff and they will make my mind a block. Whenever needed, so like even why I'm good to mark. Standing all alone, no one behind my back. Whenever I lost the hope, gotta fight against this mess. All wrong, how long until I sign my neck and make it all fall gone. The meaning of less. Never been standing tall. Where I've risen, I will fall into the depths of fate to know. But nobody got my bag and it's standing on alone. Only thing I can do is to try, with no one here by my side, and it will be hard on my own. Cause nobody got my bag and it's standing on alone. Approaching the time we'll pay for our dreams we never made. Could you pass me all your thoughts so I can stop thinking about it? All the things that I've been told, it don't matter what other side of it. And like what is a common because still I see even better. Oh, you claim me to be an idol, we hating each other, but we all it up the same way, same dirt, the same grave, same 6 feet beneath the can we stay yet? Who will manifest it if there's nothing in the making? Pull me to the risk, cause it's the birth I've been mistaken. Pockets are forsaken, for just a bridge the word to me. I'll call myself out from a moment, I will be the last to bleed. Humans see so dead to me, but we are all the first to be. When every moment of the life is gone so irreversibly. Die with me, 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 die with me. Why won't you die with me, 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 die with me. Why won't you die with me, 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 die with me. Why won't you die with me?
pretend like I am here. Might bury me and now just leave me, I will never leave. Salvation over salvation, soaked in defeat. My apologies, I'm sorry to be, wish I wasn't me.
Doesn't matter how many times I will try, every time I end up in this place so cold. So I leave and I hide in my realm inside. If you won't you step in and enter my world? Doesn't matter how many times I will try, every time I end up in this place so cold. So I leave and I hide in my realm inside. If you won't you step in and enter my world? How many times have I already got myself in the moment where I've been feeling guilty and ashamed against all of these little people that really care brought me down to the point when I want to run away from all these circle friends. I feel like I am a creep on my soul, I'm thinking I keep up all over the swerving madness and never ending the fast. Since that's when I can sleep, I wonder why I'm so deep in this music, but it was probably, it doesn't make any sense. I say the shit is anyone but behalf of a band, and I don't even get reference another time I repeat. Cause every time I think about this time and my feelings get intense, since that's I'm afraid that this is here all to the speed that it's to see many things in my creations need that I make on my own. I even made this very big, smashing to anything where we ride and patches where we ran and when I will hit on my second rap with you with me. So often when I want another 16 bars, 16 years to make it all done. Another to release it, I'm gonna be different this time, but I feel that fear that I will be gone. As the words come out from my lips, but not how I want to never does the final product, always makes me proud of myself. So I know I'm perfect, but not to me, I should give a pride to give a rapping and any pride is well. Cause I done what you want, I respond to your call, one screen, fuck you all, that's my dream coming true. Spend hours, spend days, and we'll get I was with you, suck my base, instead of how you felt, and I will go through. All the bush you're trying to give us up, but we're gonna show us a bit of a jump to get us out of it, but it's not give it out of my sword. I said again, sweating from afar, would they come with me and enter my world? Doesn't matter how many times I will try, every time I end up in this place so cold. So I leave and I hide in my realm inside. If you won't you step in and enter my world? Doesn't matter how many times I will try, every time I end up in this place so cold. So I leave and I hide in my realm inside. If you won't you step in and enter my